The new trawler Kapitan Sokolov, built at the St. Petersburg Severnaya Verf, has successfully completed trials in the Baltic Sea. The unusual ship instantly attracted media attention with its colorful futuristic design. But looks are far from the only thing that makes this guest from the future stand out. It combines a unique futuristic design with well-thought-out design solutions and technical parameters. This trawler was developed at the North Shipyard on behalf of the Nariba Fishing Group. The first thing that attracts attention is the non-standard shape of the bow called enduro bow, which makes the trawler look like a ship from a sci-fi movie. In reality, however, this decision makes more practical sense than aesthetic. This bow tip increases working space on the ship, improves performance, reduces oncoming wave impact, prevents water from pouring onto the deck, and reduces icing. Taking into account that the trawler will be sailing in the North Atlantic and Far East, these advantages will make the work of the crew much easier. So the technical part of the project didn't falter either. Trawlers have high seaworthiness and significant working spaces on board. Key project characteristics: length 81 meters 60 centimeters, width 16 meters, speed 15 knots, displacement 5,500 tons, main engine power 6.2 megawatts, total capacity 150 tons of fish per day, freezing capacity 100 tons of fish per day. Another important advantage is the presence of its own fish processing plant. The ship is equipped with a modern fish processing plant, which allows not only to minimize the time from catching the fish to making the finished product, but also to eat almost to zero the generated waste, turning it into fish meal. Where else in the world can you see such a well-equipped ship? In addition to environmental friendliness, the trawlers of this project are characterized by high energy efficiency. The heat that is released when the engine is running is used for internal use, i.e. space heating. The energy generated by the trawl winches will be utilized in the same way. This will reduce fuel consumption. Severnaya Verf is to build 10 such trawlers under Project 17.07.01. Kapitan Sokolov was the fifth in the series. These guests from the future are now our new normal. We will also list the most interesting events from the shipbuilding industry that took place in our country during the month. So, the Onega shipyard continues to create Russia's first digital shipyard. Every day 80 specialists of VSK Military Construction Company work on the site in 2 shifts, 15 units of equipment are involved. Construction of the shipyard began in 2022 on the instructions of the Russian president. River sea vessels, as well as fishing, technical and auxiliary vessels will be manufactured here. The task of VSK specialists is to erect a new block of hull shops with an area of 25,000 square meters and equip it with high-tech digitally controlled equipment for manufacturing parts and assemblies according to 3D models, as well as a data processing center with an area of 18,000 square meters, a technical gas station with an area of 1,287 square meters and other facilities. What sets it apart from a conventional digital shipyard is that every manufacturing process in the factory is digitized. Here, advanced industrial technologies will be applied to increase production and labor productivity. Through the sensors, it will be possible to monitor the status of equipment and shipbuilding processes in real time. Analyze data using artificial intelligence to predict and prevent potential problems, and automate and optimize manufacturing operations. The modern complex will be delivered in 2024. By 2025, thanks to the modernization of production, the number of ships produced at the plant should increase from 3 to 10 per year, and the annual volume of metal processing from 1,000 to 10,000 tons. This project will become a model for the whole domestic shipbuilding industry. A solemn ceremony of laying down the hulls of 2 research vessels of Project 03182 was held at the Gorky Zelenodolska shipyard in Tatarstan. They are designed to perform complex oceanographic research of the world ocean and shelf zone. In Kaliningrad region, a ceremony was held to launch the new passenger vessel Anaya, built under the Onega project. In the development of the project, domestic equipment components were used to the maximum extent possible. The vessel shall be one of the first to receive an opinion confirming the fulfillment of import substitution requirements in the design and construction of the vessel. After launching, the vessel will have to confirm its design performance in mooring and sea trials. India can accommodate up to 54 passengers on board. The ship also provides transportation for low mobility groups. There are no thresholds, which makes it much easier to use special means of transportation. A chemical tanker was launched at the Astrakhan shipyard. Tanker of the Project 00216M is designed for transportation of bulk crude oil and oil products without temperature limitation, vapor flash, molasses, as well as harmful liquid substances in bulk, including those requiring heating up to the temperature of 60 degrees Celsius. 3 types of cargo can be transported in one flight. The second bilge water collector of the Kapi RST-38 project was launched at the Oka shipyard in Nizhny Novgorod region. 4 electric vessels were launched at the Imperium shipyard in St. Petersburg. They are designed for regular urban passenger routes along the Moscow River. The electric vessel is about 22 meters long and can accommodate up to 50 passengers, including seats for low-mobility citizens. The carrying capacity of each of the 2 routes will be 15 to 16,000 passengers per day. The shipyard, Port Kolomna, in the Moscow region laid down a medical motor vessel of Project 132PC for the needs of the Khanty-Mansi Autonomous District. Distinctive features of the vessel are a shallow draft of 1 meter 30 centimeters and a maximum speed of 24 kilometers per hour. These characteristics together with small dimensions will allow the vessel to confidently navigate the Ob River with entrances to side rivers and cover a distance of up to 500 kilometers per day. The floating hospital will allow residents of remote territories of Ugra to undergo medical checkups in time and possibly detect diseases at their early stages. The Nevsky Shipbuilding and Ship Repair Plant in the Leningrad region has launched the medium-sized sea tanker, Vasily Nikitin, of Project 23130. The tanker is capable of transferring and receiving liquid cargoes without mooring to another ship, receiving, storing, transporting, transferring dry cargoes with the help of Traverse Cargo Transfer System at sea. The vessel's functionality will allow it to dispense fuel simultaneously to 3 vessels coming from it at a distance of 50 to 100 meters, either on board or by Kelvator method. GTLC leased a high-speed hydrofoil vessel Meteor 120R to the Nizhny Novgorod-based company Vodolay. Meteor 120 is an innovative passenger high-speed vessel with a high degree of localization, designed to carry 120 people for a distance of up to 700 kilometers. Inside the vessel there is a comfortable saloon with air conditioning and multimedia systems, cafe bar in the aft part. An integrated bridge system with artificial intelligence elements was applied for crew comfort and safety of ship navigation. And one more piece of good news. The Pelo shipyard in the Leningrad region has launched the 9600 Project 9600 raid tug Izhorets for the Baltic Fleet. The tugboat is designed to perform towing and canting operations in the port, on the roads and nearby areas corresponding to the area of navigation, to remove daring of ships and vessels, to extinguish fires on ships and shore structures.